Second day of the Masters of Rock Festival here in the Czech Republic. My name is Kalle and I'm sitting here with a beautiful girl,
Ailyn,
from the band Sirenia. You played here some minutes ago, just 1 hour ago, I think. You enjoy the show?
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm a bit sad it was a little bit short. You know, when at the beginning it's like you're thinking, oh, more than 20,000 people. So you're like a bit nervous because you want to do a very nice show. But, you know, when you are on the stage, it's like, I want to stay here. I don't want to finish.
Yeah. You finished 10 minutes too early.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we had to cut one song because we start a little bit late. We had some little problem when we start the show because my inner system was not working. So, but yeah, we had to cut just one song.
Okay. But I was wondering, but it was a great show. That's Friday the 13th, so the weather is like the date. Let's come back to a little bit to your history as a musician, but more back, like just a normal musician. How did it start with you in the music business as your first album you listened to, or your first band you listened to as a child?
Metal band, you mean?
Yeah, metal or rock.
Well, you know, my parents, they love music, so they were playing a lot of music at home, and I grew up listening to Scorpions, Metallica, Status Quo, and etc. A lot of bands, but the first CD I buy myself, and I start listening to metal music. It was Nightwish, so it's when I start listening to this music. Before I was listening about million bands and solo singers. I think I like all the kind of music, always that the music is nice. But, you know, I like better metal.
Okay. And how old you began if you listened to the first music?
I think I was around 15 or 16 years old when I started listening to metal.
Quite late.
Yeah. Not that late.
Could you remember your first band you ever played in?
The first band my first band was Sirenia.
No other band before, like a school band or something like that?
No. I was more like a solo singer. I had some years I was singing with two girls, but it was not a band. It was like a project with three girls singing together, and sometimes we had our songs alone. So I don't think it was a band. It was just a strange project we had. But yeah, my first band was Sirenia. So at the beginning I was a bit scared about
It was
that.
in 2009, right?
2008.
8.
Yeah.
My fault. When you decide to be a singer?
I was around 11 or 12 years old. It was so funny because it was in my English English class in the school. I learned, I start singing, but I never learned English on the school. So it's kind of funny because it was my English class, but I couldn't speak any English.
Okay.
And I started singing because of that.
It's the same with the crowd here in the Czech Republic. You have the crowd which didn't understand any word in English, but they sing all the songs with you. So that's really crazy.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And then I heard in another interview you've been in a X Factor show. How does it came that you joined this competition?
Well, it was a little bit funny because, as I told you, I was a solo singer before. So I was living in Barcelona, and I moved to Granada with my parents, with my family, and I saw this song contest. It was new in Spain, so my friends, they just called me, there's a song contest, you can try, and I know how it works. Normally, you go and you get the no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told my mom, well, I can go to the auditions and have some fun and meet people. You know, you can meet a lot of people there and have fun. So I decided that. So normally I went singing pop songs, the typical songs that they are searching on the song contest. But this time I decided just to go singing some metal music. So I think they liked that because it was something different. So in the end, they told me you are in, and I was so what?
Which song you have sing?
I was singing with In Temptation, Lorena McKennitt. I was singing more this kind of music, Sarah Brightman, instead of singing the typical songs.
You have the voice for that, so that's really great.
Thank you.
How do you train the voice?
For now, it's just at home. I like to listen to all the singers because I think you can learn from everyone. So I try to take all the good ones and listen to music and try to see if I can do it. So it's more like I'm singing at home and trying what can I do.
So learning by doing.
Yeah. Someday I would like to take some vocal lessons because when I was 15 I did some classes, but after I think 5 or 6 months I have to quit, so I couldn't continue. But I would like to do it. I think it would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and who creates your outfit on stage? Is it yourself or really?
Yeah.
You design it too or you buy it?
Before I was used to it to buy the clothes, but now it's more like it's so funny to make my own clothes for the stage. I can do whatever I want. And yeah, I have some, of course, I buy things, but normally I try to make it myself.
So you have the time for that?
Yeah. I have a little time now.
Okay. And is it difficult to wear it on stage? I mean, you have, it's really close, and to bring the voice out of this, it's really brilliant.
Oh, thank you. No, but actually it's very comfortable.
Really?
Yeah, it's not, well, you know, if you put the corset like very, very tight, you cannot say even hi. But it's very comfortable, and I'm so used to it to wear this kind of clothes, and I like it, so I think it's not a problem.
And for the show, it's also really great. When you're on a stage and see the crowd, do you think about to stand in the crowd and see your own show?
What is, sorry?
I mean, when you're on the stage and see the crowd, do you think often that you maybe could stand yourself in the crowd and see your own show?
You mean if it was another singer or something?
No, it's your own.
Like
you see your own show, but you're on stage, but you're also in the crowd. So
yeah, I think I would like to do that. I would like to see my own show because you know, when you're watching yourself, you can see what are you doing correct or wrong. So it's a nice way to learn what things you should do or you shouldn't, you know.
And how would you describe the show of Sirenia?
I think it was good. It was.
No, I mean, how would you describe it for fans which didn't see you before?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, some people think that maybe we are a little bit soft for metal, but I like it. I like when the music is powerful, but I like our music is, you know, it's hard music with cute melodies. So I think it's a good combination.
And do you recognize the crowd, which gives a reaction to the show, to the songs? Would you say, okay, on this song the crowd stands only around and drink a beer, and in this song they say, hey, party on? And do you talk about after the show with the band about this?
Yeah, it's something that we are talking about right now because normally we are playing the same set list because we are playing all the hits, what the people wants to hear. And I think we had a good reaction because of this. People know these songs because they are the famous ones. But now we are trying to make a different set list to play some other songs. You know, it's good to have like variety. So we're trying that.
I heard that you didn't write the songs for the albums. You just sing them. So composing and written the songs is by Martin. Yeah. Is it difficult to sing the songs because you're not with your own influences?
No,
I mean, in the topics.
No, it's not difficult. You know, he's composing everything, but when he's doing the vocal melodies, he's trying to think about my voice and how high can I sing or how low, and yeah, he's thinking about me.
I mean about the text and the written of the text and the topics.
Okay, no, it's not difficult.
Okay.
It's no, I don't know what to say. It's just he's giving me the lyrics, and I just sing.
Okay. Because I heard from many other singers that they want to write it themselves because they can bring their own influences and more identity to the songs and bring it with more professionally. And I hope you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. And I would like to write the lyrics. But you know, when I start with Sirenia, I already knew that Sirenia is a band of Morten Belland, so he's the composer of everything, the music, the choirs, he do everything. So sometimes I think, I would like to do a lyric for this song, but I like his lyrics, so I really enjoy when I'm singing.
And what are the topics about in the songs for people who didn't listen to you before?
What do you mean?
What are the lyrics, the topics are about for people who didn't listen before?
What the songs are saying?
Songs, yeah.
Yeah, in the last CDs it's more like a bit depressing maybe. Okay. You know, it's like life is going down, and you know, all these feelings that make you sad. I think is you know, Morten is from Norway, and I think this is because his lyrics are talking about that, because in Norway, you know, well, in summer there's light in the south, but normally it's very dark, raining, and you know, the atmosphere is like a bit depressing. So I think the lyrics are like this because of that.
Okay. If there are some big difference between Spain and Norway, I mean, you live now in Norway, are there some big difference in the crowds or in the feeling to be in a band?
You mean on the shows?
On the shows, and also to
Yeah, I think so. For example, here on Masters of Rock, the people is more enthusiastic, I think. In Norway, people is not that people is quiet on the shows. I think they are a little bit shy. So on the shows they are more calm, and in the end of the shows they are more like screaming and everything. But at the beginning is like a little bit difficult because they are more shy, so they are behaving.
And they need one classic song, and then grow up with their voices and getting more powerful. Yeah. Is it difficult to play for a crowd which stand around drinking beer like in Germany?
No, I don't think so. No, it's not difficult.
And how do you get this crowd to follow the music and to pull all the energy to you?
Well, you know, I think the most important thing on the stage is if I enjoy myself, people can feel that, so they start enjoying also. I think it's like that. Well, I love to be on the stage, so every time that I'm there, I'm enjoying like a little child. So I just try to give the people all these feelings and make them to enjoy.
Okay. And what would you say to a band who wants to start in the music business right now and to be on stage, on big festival stages too, but they have to go a long, long way? What would you give us to some few words for starting in this business?
You mean the people is just traveling long distance?
No, I mean for a band which want to start in the music business, like a newcomer band.
Well, I just have to say they just have to fight. If they believe on their music and their dreams, they just have to fight and follow the dreams. You know, I think you can do you can be a big band if you just try hard. You just have to try and believe about what you are doing. I think it's the most important thing.
Is it possible today in the music business scene? I mean, you have the internet, you have YouTube, Facebook, and so many bands all over the world. Is there a possibility to be a big band or to get it growing up?
It's difficult, but I think it's always possible to do it. It's not, there's a million of different bands with the same style, with a different style, but it's not impossible either.
Yeah. And what do you think, how they can get a special image? I mean, there's everything. You got pirate metal with Ailyn, you got, classic rock with Twisted Sister, and Thin Lizzy yesterday played here. Mm-hmm. You got big bands like Metallica and Nightwish play here in a few days, tomorrow. And they all have their own style, they have create special things. What would you say, which metal or which style could be created to be successful and a special band?
I don't know. I think you have to be yourself, because if you are just trying to be like another band, you are nothing different. So you have to be yourself and do your thing, and to create a new thing in your style, not copying the rest of the bands, because it's nothing different when you can see this band is the same as this one, and this one, and this one. You have to wear what you want to wear in your style and be yourself.
Okay. So now you can create at the end of the interview your own all-time favorite band. You got maximum 6 members, and they can be from the rock and metal. You can live, and they can be die or dead. And which members you would choose?
You mean from?
You maybe the singer retire, or maybe singer Bruce Dickinson, and maximum 6 members.
But you mean people, musicians
yes.
that I like, but from now, or?
They can be living, they can be dead, whatever. Your all-time favorite band.
All time.
Yeah.
I like Scorpions.
You can create your own band with special members. I mean, not just only one band.
Okay. That's difficult.
It is.
I never thought about it.
No,
now I'm in trouble. I don't know how to say. There's a lot.
Which person would you choose for the drummer?
For the drummer, I really don't know. I listen to this music since I was so young, and I know a lot of people, so I cannot choose just one guitar player and one drummer and one singer. I think I cannot do it.
Try it.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
No. I cannot say, for example, like, I cannot say I like to have a Tarja Turunen in a band when I could choose Sharon from with him, because, for example, I love both of them, so I cannot pick just one.
Okay, then you have 2 singers.
2 singers and 4 guitar players and
a big band.
Yeah. You're making me I'm in a big troubles now.
Okay, we are at the end of the interview, so you're not so big trouble. At the end of the interview, you can say whatever you want, whatever's in your mind, and I hope you like the questions.
Yeah, it's a nice interview. I really enjoy doing interviews. I'm a bit shy when I have to talk. I found it hard, but I like when people can read more about the band that they like. So I like to say things that they can discover just reading or listening to an interview. So
okay.
Yeah.
Then I hope my English was not so bad.
No, it's okay.
And the listener will hear it, and you enjoy the rest of the show, of the festival, of the day, and hope to see you again.
Yeah, hope we can come back soon. Maybe next year, I hope.
Maybe we will see us in Berlin.
Or 2 years, I don't know.
Okay, enjoy it.
Thank you.